Are you curious about sleep regressions and want to mentally prepare for what may be coming up? I'm going to share exactly what are sleep regressions and the ages that occur, so if they impact your little one, you can feel equipped when they happen. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified every time we post a new video about baby and toddler sleep. I know you like information quick and straight to the point, so let's dive in so we can help you understand potential upcoming changes to your baby's sleep. So what exactly are sleep regressions? The term sleep regression refers to a period of time when a baby or toddler experiences a shift in their sleeping pattern. The regressions usually coincide with developmental changes babies experience during the first 1 to 2 years of life. These changes are both physical and emotional. Some signs that your little one may be going through a sleep regression are difficulty falling asleep at bedtime or fighting naps, taking shorter naps or skipping naps, more frequent wakes at night, increased fussiness and crying. There are also multiple other factors that can disrupt your baby or toddler's sleep. Some of these may be going through a growth spurt, traveling, illness, a big change such as starting daycare or the arrival of a new sibling, in some instances teething, a change in routine. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to focus on the common sleep regression ages that are caused by physical or emotional developmental changes. So starting with the 4-month sleep regression. The 4-month sleep regression is probably the most challenging one for many families and is the most common when parents seek advice to help their little one sleep. This can occur anywhere between 3 to 5 months. The 4-month sleep regression is a permanent change in a baby's sleep pattern. During this change, your baby moves from newborn sleep stages to having more defined sleep cycles that are aligned to adult sleep cycles. Just when you thought you were getting into a bit more rhythm and predictability with your newborn, they can then start waking a lot more and becoming fussier. This also coincides with a growth spurt, which means your baby is hungrier, as well as the additional physical developmental leap of learning how to roll. The next regression age is at 6 months. Sometime between 5 and 7 months is when babies learn how to sit. They'll be thrilled with themselves when practicing their skill in their crib. Plenty of practice time during the day will help them to master this skill. There's also a growth spurt around the 6-month mark. Appetites can increase, so it's important to meet the calorie needs for your baby, offering extra feedings and starting solids. Teething can also start around this age. For many babies, new teeth can genuinely pop up without you even realizing it. However, for some babies, it can be painful. Teething symptoms typically last only 3 to 4 days prior to a tooth cutting through and 2 to 3 days after, and it is not something that, contrary to popular belief, lasts for weeks or months. Next is the 8-month sleep regression. This happens within the age range of 8 to 10 months, but sometimes as early as 7 months. This regression is related to the huge physiological developmental changes that your baby will experience at this time. These developments include learning to crawl, pulling themselves up to stand, and new language skills. They also experience object permanence, which is when a baby knows that something exists when it is actually not in sight. So when they wake up at night, they may actually miss their parents. Separation anxiety during this age can also start to peak. Extra one-on-one time with lots of cuddles, love and attention before bed can really help your baby get through the stage when they're extra clingy. Just when you thought that we were done, we then have the 12-month sleep regression. You may find you have a little chatterbox in your hands around this stage when your little one's language development progresses. They may happily chat to themselves in their crib, which can keep them awake for longer. At 12 months, there is also a big change in their physical development as they're learning to walk and climb. Some babies at this age will really protest when left alone and can go through separation anxiety. You may find you have a determined little person on your hands. They might not like it when you stop reading a book to them or if you stop playing with them, and they will let you know about it. Reaching these big milestones can cause temporary disruption to their sleep. We're 4 regressions down and have just 2 to go. Next is the 18-month sleep regression. When your toddler gets to the stage where they spend more time awake throughout the day and are dropping a nap, their sleep can be impacted. You also need to ensure that you don't transition too soon from 2 naps down to 1, as some toddlers go through a period of frequent night wakings and/or early morning wakes. When you start to notice signs of a sleep regression, such as waking overnight, waking early, being hard to settle, or they begin to refuse naps, it may be time to transition to an adapted schedule. In addition to a sleep schedule change, your toddler will go through another phase of growth and development, and they will develop their language further and possibly more separation anxiety. They also begin wanting more independence. They want to stay awake so they can practice their new skills and explore the world around them. This is a super fun age and so cute, but they also keep us on our toes. Last but not least is the 2-year-old sleep regression. Your 2-year-old may have previously been sleeping well, but suddenly they are starting to fight sleep at bedtime, waking up multiple times throughout the night, or waking up early in the morning. Like other sleep regressions, there are multiple things going on that may be impacting your toddler's sleep. There are further developmental changes in their physical abilities, their language skills, and social abilities. They can go through a stage of clinginess, experiencing separation anxiety. They can be overtired, especially if they are starting to resist a nap during the day and showing signs of wanting to drop their nap altogether. There's an increased desire for independence. 2-year-old molars can be quite painful for some toddlers. They may even develop a fear of the dark. Consistency is always so important with infant sleep, but the older your child becomes, it is even more important to maintain consistency with your little one's sleep to help ensure they get the sleep that they need. Please know that all babies and toddlers are different, and some are more impacted than others, but hopefully this has given you a guide for what may be coming up. If you want to download this information easily on your phone as a quick reference, we have a free PDF download. Just click on the link below to access it right away. And be sure to check out this next video on a deeper dive why your little one may be waking up early. You can find the link in the description below. Thanks so much for watching.